What if you were born in a house where, the parents were continuously in a lot of argument, a lot of fights, and you have seen continuous anger venting out, and they are continuously in some kind of marriage conflict where there's a lot of abusing, screaming, shouting, calling names to each other, and things like that. So children who are born in such kind of homes where there is a lot of anger that they see, they witness, there's a lot of rage that they witness, they become very intimidated whenever they are grown. These kids, when they grow, they, as an adults, whenever they see such kind of anger around them, there is this intimidation, there is this fear inside them. So this constant fear that has been inculcated inside you because of seeing all these things, because of witnessing all this rage and anger. And then the parents tell this very small child, 2-year-old girl, that don't be angry. Showing anger is not good for girls, or little girls should not show their anger. So basically, the message is not that don't be angry. The message is not being sent to the girl that don't be angry, you should be controlling your anger. The message goes like, do not show and suppress your emotions. You will only be loved by the society if you do not show your anger, if you do not show your emotions. So you have to be very selective in showing your emotions, and you cannot openly show your emotions, otherwise you will not be loved by the society. So what this little girl is going to do about anger, because she cannot do without your love. So what will she do with this anger? She is going to suppress her anger, her emotions. Somewhere deep, she is going to suppress this emotion. So this anger, over a period of time, it is being suppressed, it is being piled up over the years, what she has seen, what she has witnessed, and she has not been encouraged to vent out this anger, the suppressed anger over the years, what it leads to when she grows up as an adult. After 30 years, she ends up getting into depression, and somebody is handing her over a pill of depression. And somebody is going to give her the pill for depression. I'm not against the pill. I mean, it works wonders for some, and it is to be taken. If it is given by your psychiatrist, then yes, it is important. But the pill is not the answer. It is not the solution to a problem. It is just going to make you feel relaxed, going to make you, change the chemicals, the level of chemicals in your brain. That is all. It is not going to get you the answers that why in the first place it is happening and how it can actually be cured. And the answer is that what is it that I pushed down? What is it that I suppressed? And do I still need to? And over the years, what I have been piling up in my heart. So that is the question that we need to answer. So what do I do? And all these mental health issues, they always start with these kind of compensations. Like this ADHD, it is not a in tuning disease. It is something that is a coping mechanism. ADHD is a coping mechanism that a person feels when they're overwhelmed, taking up of the stress. So they have to deal with the stress, and they're very overwhelmed by the stimuli. So this is a coping mechanism altogether. These compensatory mechanisms, how do we deal with these kind of emotions, how we suppress them, and how we use, what kind of mechanisms do we use to deal with such kind of emotions. Same, these suppressed emotions later on in life, they become the pathological diseases. They become some kind of illness that comes out maybe as physical or mental health issues. Your mind and your body, they are inseparable. A mind and body cannot be separated. It's a part of the same person. So the body is going to affect the mind, and if something is running in the mind, it is going to affect the body, and that is the truth, that is the fact. So whatever you have been suppressing over the years, so when you are suppressing your emotions, you are also suppressing your immune system. And how suppressing the emotions are suppressing the immune system? For a very simple reason, that your mind and body are linked. Because when you are suppressing your emotions in the mind, there is an effect on your body as well. So the immune system is getting affected, And because you have been suppressing these emotions, it is because mind is not different from body, it is also going to affect the body. You have, you have kind of suppressed your immune system as well. Now this immune system is going to attack you. How? Later on in life, over a period of time, you have been suppressing these emotions, so later in life you might end up having arthritis, sclerosis, or cancer, because all these things somewhere at some point of time also started to be, start from a compensation. You were trying to compensate your emotions, you were trying to suppress your emotions. From there only all this started. And how and why you started suppressing your emotions in the very first place, we are back to the first question. Because your parents were unable to handle your emotions. Your parents were telling you to please other people, to be more lovable, to be more acceptable to the society. And how to do that? By suppressing your own negative emotions. Don't show your anger, don't show your all kind of emotions are not welcomed. So in order to please others, in order to love, get love from other people, in order to get more acceptable by the society, you need to do all these things. You need to show not your true self, but the self that other people would love. So in that process, they were unable to handle your emotions. You kept on suppressing it, and later in life you start having all those kind of diseases. So dear parents, somewhere it is our fault that we don't let our kids show their anger. It is absolutely fine if they show their anger, if they vent out their anger, frustration, irritation. These are all normal emotions of our life, and we must vent it out. We should not tell them to stop and not show, do not cry. We tell the boys, you are a boy, you should not be crying, don't cry like a girl. Or we tell girls, don't cry, people don't like it, you should not show anger, little girls don't show anger. So these kind of statements we use for our little children, and then they, in order to please us, they learn that they should not be showing these negative emotions at all. So here is a tip from me as a psychologist, that showing emotions are very, very important, and let your kids show their emotions openly, but tell them, guide them that what is the right way to show their emotion and how they can deal with their emotions rather than suppressing it. So if you liked my video, please subscribe to my video and watch many more videos on psychology.